Yeah.
So,
what's up, guys? Welcome to the Patreon.
Hey, Patreon! I'd like to say, repping the Tank Wars.
Let's see a trailer quickly.
Yeah, go on. I'll watch
Hold
the
on,
trailer.
guys.
I'll watch the trailer. You guys
We're
can...
discussing reviews. So
whether or not I should review a game on Switch.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the game.
It's Mega Man with shitty graphics.
Review done.
The prince has been kidnapped by you. That's the one when you play as the enemy. You play as the villain.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, now I'm interested.
Yeah,
now you've given me a story twist.
Play as the villain.
This Mega Man with shitty graphics has just become a little bit more interesting.
Yeah,
Reverse boss fights. Okay,
cool.
that looked really cool.
Okay, I get
Oh
that.
my god, they're taking the mick out of... Okay, so... I'm not going to say what the game is.
I'll play it, because it's a Patreon.
Oh, this is Patreon.
Yeah,
okay.
I love playing that. It's nefarious.
So, nefarious, and what they're doing is they're showing classic retro gaming bosses. So we've just had Dr. Eggplant or Dr. Robotnik, depending what version you're playing it, where you've got your copy from. We've had a Final Fantasy boss, but you're the bad guy. Okay, yeah, no, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. All right.
That sounds...
Easily sold on that.
Yeah.
Cool.
It might not get a good score, because I will reiterate that did look like Mega Man with shitty graphics, but I do like the
concept.
The concept goes behind it.
I will be with everyone in a minute. I'm literally just
forwarding this to me
onto Dan right now. There you go, Nefarious review code.
Look who's here.
Yeah,
look what we've got.
Look who turned up for once.
Yeah.
That's funny, isn't it?
Should we tell the patrons the story? Should we tell the story?
Is the story? Can I do the short version?
Yeah, okay.
Lewis is a cunt. And
I didn't realise you were going to go that short with the story.
It was concise, you know.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, basically he's completely ignored me for well over a week.
Yeah, I can't deny it.
Yep.
Well, I can say I didn't ignore it. I didn't look at it. I didn't see it and go, I'm not going to reply.
You did, because it said seen. And then it didn't reply.
I saw it, but I didn't look at it and go, I'm not replying to that idiot.
You saw it and then didn't reply. That's ignoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, the short of it's ignoring. But yeah,
Tom's like that girl you sleep with, but don't ever want to speak to her again the next day.
Yeah. But you promised the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course you did, because you were getting laid.
Yeah.
I've got to say as well, and Brian will know this. The fear I now have. Because, of course, my daughter's 15 next weekend.
Yeah.
Well, that's the age I was busy shagging around.
Uh-oh.
Which, Patreon, so I don't have to worry about the paedophile charges. But, I'm now thinking, some little fuckhead is going to be trying to get on my... And the worst thing is, I was that little fuckhead.
So someone's going to come home with your daughter.
Oh, not to my fucking house.
See yourself in that guy.
Not to my house. That little gets in my house. He's going to find his face broken against the wall.
Holy shit!
I've already told Grace.
You want to keep it controlled, keep it under your roof. That way you can
burst
burst in.
I want the violence, yes. Because then when I call the police, I'll say he broke in.
Because now every time that she's like, "Oh, I'm staying around with friends," it's like, but is she? If you say she can have boys there, then you can just every 10 seconds just be like, "Oh, she need anything? Need a drink or anything like that."
I'm not stupid, because I remember other parents of the girls I was with saying, "Yeah, you can stay around here," and then banging the fuck out of those girls.
Yeah.
Well, Brian will be able to relate.
Oh, Brian's got a beautiful...
He has daughters, doesn't he?
Oh, right. He has. But have you heard
what... 15 years. Yes, he has.
Well...
Have you heard what Brian's got to sit through for his daughters?
No.
So...
Tell us, Brian.
So, I've had some beautiful message from him about the fact that, his daughter's into K-pop. And he's having to go to a K-pop gig for her birthday. I thought I had it rough having to take my daughter to Brighton for the day.
That's amazing. I would literally love to go to a K-pop gig.
Let's
do a swap. K-pop?
The Ruby soundtrack.
The Ruby soundtrack. Okay. Let's do a swap. Brian, you come here. We'll send Lewis there. We'll all be fine. We'll listen to Maiden over here, rock out for the weekend. We'll get Trev down, a load of beers. It'll be amazing. And Lewis could go off to K-pop.
Yeah. Although I do have a restraining order, I'm not allowed to be around kids.
Says the teacher. Well, speaking of teaching, how's your game? Because that was 2 weeks ago that you were supposed to have that playable.
Yes. Well, I gave an update. If you'd have turned up, you'd have heard it.
Yeah.
That was actually, I gave the update, actually the one that you couldn't do. The actual one.
Oh, right, yeah. Which turned out I could do, actually, so that was my fault.
So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Always taking responsibility now.
I think he's going to be just a dick, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay,
dick now.
so the game is coming on really well. Programming is coming on really, really well.
Okay.
The school... This is really funny. You guys are going to laugh so much. If only the school could actually look in on this now and realise how I am not an ICT teacher. But I am doing a wonderful job of painting this brilliant canvas for them to go, oh my God, this guy knows his shit. Because I'm teaching stuff that is visually very pleasing.
Yeah.
But is actually, if you have any idea what you're doing, fucking easy. Like we're doing some BBC micro bits.
Yep.
Doing very basic MicroPython code. I learned a lot of Python. I've got a real cool app actually that I recommend to anyone who wants to get into it. It's called Solo Learn. It's got all the codes on there, and what you do is when you get to a certain stage, you do code challenges. So I write a piece of code with a mistake in it and send it to someone, and then they get points for like, and then depending on your point, it's like online gaming basically with code. And I have a thing where I do 10 minutes a day on that, and it really kind of actually helps. So my actual coding and programming is coming on really nicely. I can kind of look at screens now and go, I know exactly what that's trying to do, what it's not trying to do. And then in fact I'm using these marker bits to make them scroll their name around the room, and I'm getting to animate a sinking ship on this little chipboard with LEDs. The school are like, oh my God, because they've never seen that. So then today they come to me and said, is there any chance you could help Rodine out with their ICT stuff? And I'm like, are you telling me a private school like Rodine hasn't got...
What
and he was like, no.
Oh my God.
He was like, no, it's a science teacher who's teaching coding, but they...
And you've got a PE teacher.
Well, I thought of you, because the guy went, no word of a lie, he teaches them to code on a Commodore 64.
Fuck yeah!
He actually...
He's the man!
Well, because at Rodine, from year 9, they can choose their options.
Yeah.
Whoa, hang on. No, I take that back. He's doing this for GCSE.
Yeah.
Year 9 is a GCSE.
I do that
No,
for
no.
shits. With
No,
those to build up too.
there's
You're
no-
not teaching
there's no,
Commodore 64 coding.
Yeah.
That's going to be useful at some point.
No,
There's
it's
no,
really not. Trust
no-
me, as someone who coded on Commodore 64,
No, what they do-
it's not useful anymore.
Keep going up and up each obsolete bit of technology until they reach modern day, and then they'll
Until-
be excellent. Yeah.
Until they reach Windows 95.
So,
Yeah.
But no, we don't. Neither school offers it as a GCSE, which I kind of agree with, because the reason they scrapped it was the old ICT teacher, and I've looked for the spec, agreed that the ICT GCSE is fecking useless.
Ouch.
Yes.
Like, basically, it teaches you how to do like.
Got a BTEC in IT.
But
so.
like, so to pass their exam, it was like all doing things around Word and Python, which I get's fine, but it wasn't doing anything that's current and modern day that is going to have any relevant. Like, there was not a single bit of HTML. There's not a single bit of JavaScript. So the idea of not having it as an option, but offering it to year 10s and 11s once a week, is that it can have the free reign of going, we're going to do video game development and we're going to make video games. So it's like more of a niche skill that I think the school wants to give the kids, which I agree
Which is
with.
nice.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously clearly the man to take that forward in most schools.
Obviously.
So I'm gonna help Rodine out, head up their ICT stuff. And at the moment, if it stays as it is, then next year you'll be looking at the head of ICT at Rodine Morehouse.
Fucking hell, you make me sick.
Yeah,
Jesus.
but no, go back to the game quickly, because your original question. The
game
game is it's playable. It's rough around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
It's playable though, and it has a clear direction. I know exactly what it is now. I know where it's going.
Oh.
It's somewhere between mobile and console.
Right, well, I'm going to set a deadline for when it should be complete.
Well, I've already said it won't be.
No, he's taking time off at the moment.
I've already said
he's got so much other
because I've got to learn loads of stuff.
deadline.
Well, the deadline. I've got a month over Christmas is where I'm
no,
gonna
mate.
put programming.
No. Every fucking game we've ever looked at for the future, AAA, have always gone, it's going to be out here. And then they postpone it. Look at Red Dead 2. So you're fine. Let him set his deadline and then be like 5 years later.
I'm going to give him a lot of leeway.
Do you want to hear what the game is now? Do you want to hear what it is?
What is it?
So it's a momentum-based puzzler.
Right.
So it's
Sonic?
set in a bowl.
Okay.
You have no way of accelerating your ball. The only way you can do that is by using the environment, either the bowl or jumps or ramps.
Super Monkey Ball.
Basically.
I see.
And then, but by going through hoops, by achieving a score within the time limit, the middle of the bowl drops out, a little disco ball starts playing, and you can go down to the next level. And it gets harder and harder and harder.
Okay.
And then eventually I want to have like little
Monkeys inside the balls who collect bananas.
Okay. I want batteries not included, robots flying over shooting
fucking sweet
things like that.
Shooting lasers.
They didn't shoot lasers.
Oh no, they did.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very generous here.
Go on.
Your deadline is March 7th.
March 7th. Oh god, yeah.
Okay.
Fine. Well, I've already said that we would.
I'm trying to be realistic.
Did you know about the time we're having off over Christmas? Did we tell you about this? Yeah. So we're having a month off over Christmas. Patrons know this. That's going to be my month where I can go, do you know what? I can just play games. There's not many games out then anyway. And I can,
yeah.
The game at the moment, I've learnt enough coding. So I'm teaching the girls at the moment 2D animation and 2D asset design in GIMP.
Okay, yeah.
Really, because it's a really easy program to use.
Yeah, and it's free.
It's free and it's
Photoshop.
Safe on the school system. And then the idea of the asset design, then I can then take that into Unity, and we're going to basically make a 2D platforming game.
Yeah.
Easy. Even better, mate. This is why the school are loving me. Cross-curriculum stuff all over the place.
Oh, yeah. No, he's nailed the cross-curriculum box.
I've got another one now.
That means you're working with other departments in the school. So it's not just you're computing and you're sitting there in your own little bubble. You're going out to the other departments.
And that is, if you want to get
schools,
if you want to get blowjobs off the people in charge,
big time.
that's what you do.
And you use cross-curriculum.
So I've gone to DT and said, look, I'm teaching these guys how to program light sequences on the micro bit.
Yeah.
Let's get them to make scrap metal Christmas trees, and I'll teach them how to do a light sequence to music. Fucking school loved that because they can display it and show it off.
Yeah.
Now I went to English department and I said I heard that you're doing a fancy thing up to Christmas where the kids are making their own fancy world and fancy characters. They said yeah. I said, well, why don't I get them to make that fancy world and fancy characters in GIMP, and then they put a visual representation of their world and it's a playable game.
Yeah.
So English are like, so the school were like, oh my god, this guy's so good. And I'm sitting there going, how the fuck do I do this? like, I'm not even kidding. Coding the other day, we were doing how to change pixels, animate pixels.
Right, okay.
And one of the kids done the most simple mistake, but I was like, oh fuck. The kid was like, it won't work, sir. And I was like, oh, I guess have a look at it. And I was like, oh, I just look at mine. And it might be something wrong with yours. And I was there like, basically they just missed a bracket off at the end and I forgot I didn't see the fact that there's a bracket missing, but I'm still very much learning on job. But the school thing, I'm fucking amazing,
and the other departments will love it because they get that cross-curricular tick as well.
Yeah.
Because they're working with computing. And
I hate how you pulled this off. I
told you
why. This is classic Lewis.
Because
this is classic
his
Lewis.
life a sitcom. It's ridiculous.
hey, we're part of this sitcom.
I know, we're the writers, apparently.
I'm so good.
We are the writers.
Fucking,
this is why we know we're safe.
Opening a zip file, wasn't it, mate?
No, it was
Oh, yeah, same shit.
He could do zips.
But this is hilarious. This is hilarious.
No, that's why he wears buttons.
One of the girls plays Sims.
Wait, what?
One of the girls plays Sims, not at school.
I was about to say, I thought that's
and she plays on Mac, and she was like, "Sir, I can't install mods on my Sims. It won't work for me."
Okay.
I was like, "Okay, like take a screenshot of what you're trying to install and bring it in." Because I was like, "What kind of file is it?" And she was like, "I don't know." So then she come back and she goes, "This works."
Exactly the same.
She went, "This works," and she goes, "This doesn't work," and it was a RAR file. I was like, "What you need to do is you need to download WinRAR. It's a completely free program." I said, "Then you extract the files from that and then you install it." She was like, and she came in the next day and she went, "It works." I was like, "Yeah, of course it works on ICT."
Fucking hate you. I hate you. That is so annoying.
All about doing it with confidence. That's all it is. When they go, "Can you do this for me?" Of course I can.
Bullshit your way through life.
Yeah. Learn along the way. Don't get me wrong, I've had lots of late nights this last 2 weeks.
Shitting himself going, fuck, I've got to learn.
Yeah, like Thursday I was going in to teach 2D animation in GIMP. I never animated in GIMP 2D. I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning watching videos, doing it myself at home to then go into school and teach it. And they're like, you're good at this. So I'm like, yeah, I've been doing it for a while. But define little while. Little while, it said little.
That was a little while.
Yeah,
you're right.
So I'm not lying.
No, you're not lying. You're not lying. I'll give you
Just
that.
remember, this is the guy who reviews your indie games.
So what would you do if the school saw this? Would they care?
They can't because they've got to pay money.
And they wouldn't, but also, no, they wouldn't
No,
care.
they wouldn't care.
Because he's still delivering the stuff he says he's going to.
And, like, not trying to blow smoke up my ass whatsoever, but they've already had a bombardment of emails saying, "We're so happy our girls are doing ICT again." Their girls are going home because they're making, like I said, the microbits are so fucking easy to use. But making a name scroll across, it's an instant bit of success, isn't it? If you're a 12-year-old kid and you coded that yourself, They're going home going, Mum, I've done this today. Dad, I've done this today. So the parents are going, fucking hell, this guy's amazing. So
especially at a private school.
Bring on Christmas.
Very
Bring
much
on
about
Christmas,
getting
lads. Because our Christmas special will just be lined up with whiskies and beers, all from the parents.
Sweet.
I've already been warned about presents.
Warned?
Yeah. By just teachers, they're like, if kids like you, just be warned, you will have to do 3 or 4 trips to your car with presents.
Sweet.
Mate, being a teacher is fucking excellent.
Oh.
Own a private school.
House, yeah.
Private school, mate.
It's like
although
the easiest life on the planet, it seems like.
My fish was slightly burned on the end today. A bit annoying.
Really?
Please tell me you fucking complained. Please tell me you did that.
Do you want to hear about my food today?
Go on.
So I forgot my wallet for the second day in the row.
Yeah.
And,
Did we get free lunch?
I fished around in my little change box, right? And I scrounged together 50p.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got 50p to go to the shop to my supervisor. What do you think I can get there? And he's like, bread roll. so I went
Good luck with that.
Went up there. I got like a panini thing roll, just the roll.
Yeah.
Took that back, cut it in half. I was like, "Can I have some of your cheese, please, James?" And he was like, "Yeah, you can." I took one slice of his Edam cheese.
Yeah.
Put it in there. Put it in the little oven, and put that together. That was my food.
Was it
for today?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Carrot and coriander soup starters.
Nice.
Fish Friday, so a nice bit of flat place. Big pile of chips, some mushy peas, salt, vinegar.
Yep.
Then I had bread and butter pudding with cinnamon.
Guess how much
custard.
it cost him?
Yeah, not a penny.
Yeah, he got it for
In
free.
fact, he was getting paid.
And also, I had millionaire shortbread with some coffee, afternoon tea.
I didn't even have any butter.
This fucker's going to get fat really quick.
I've actually been started working out again for that one
Because you
reason.
need to, yeah.
Yeah.
Get really fat.
That's a bloody long...
I love it. He's already gone, shit, yeah, good point, Dan.
No, it is.
Good point. That is a really long patrons, but you guys deserve it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
because I haven't
guys.
been here for a long time.
Oh, did you know we got a new
do
patron? Did you know we got a new patron?
Nope, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we
Lewis,
did.
because
Well,
I haven't
who is
been
it?
here.
Did we? Is that unnamed user?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Who?
Hey,
Some guy called Adam. I wonder if it's
Adam.
Adam from...
Welcome to the big boys, Adam.
Because it's got a very similar thumbnail to what he uses on another thing.
So Adam, you may not know me.
So Adam, please tell us who you are. We like to know. We get involved. We do like to chat. We will talk to you. We private message. Well, I'm chatting with Brian all the fucking time.
I'll threaten you
pics
on the
all the
podcast.
time.
Dick pics, 24/7.
Well, that's part of the big boy club.
That is the big boy club.
That's why it's called that.
So get in touch. Tell us who you are.
Mine
If we know
comes
you
in 2
especially.
messages. It's got...
Yeah, because he uses a macro to really get the detail of
Hell
his
yeah.
tiny little wag.
It's disgusting. It's like looking on the surface of a planet. It's honestly horrible.
I think that's a perfect segue.
That is perfect segue into the main
that's
show.
what this show's like.
What's up, and welcome to the Indie Credible Podcast, episode 58, a weekly podcast where we get together and chat about the world of indie gaming. We go through all the games we've been playing, we go through the latest indie game news, and we go through a main topic. This week's main topic is based around our community comments and feedback. We haven't done these for about 3 or 4 weeks now, so we've had a few comments on YouTube or a few emails that we kind of want to address and speak back to you guys, because at the end of the day, the reason we do this is for you guys. I apologise now quickly for my voice, because I am losing it, so if it goes all over the place like a teenager, then I can only apologise for that. But anyway, my name is Lewis. You can find me at What's Up Woody. To my left, you can find Tom at Shrieking Prophet.
I'm back.
You can find Dan at The Dice Bear. How are you doing, guys?
I am
Better
good.
than you, apparently.
Even better to
Cool.
learn that you're losing your voice.
I am,
It's like
yeah.
a dream come
Finally.
true.
Yeah.
My
It's good
prayers
to
have
have
been
Tom
answered.
back.
Yes, I've returned
Who?
from...
Oh, yeah, Tom.
Yeah, that's pretty... That basically describes what's
I
happened
will
here.
point out though that my little brother Tom has been doing far more for Indie Credible over the last 2
Look,
weeks than you have.
Fuck him, alright? I was the first
Whoa,
Tom
whoa, whoa,
involved
can I
in this.
not? Do you mind if I don't?
You can be a
You guys can,
yeah.
but
Lewis is gonna... I mean, he's been asking me to do that for weeks. Like, I have some kind of power over that. I mean...
what? Asking you if you could bag my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
It's been weird.
yeah. I like watching it.
But yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a
back.
podcast where we don't talk about banging on little brothers. We talk about...
I will point out.
It sound weirder.
He's like I'm 38, so he must be 26.
Yeah, so he's fine.
So you know it's
Perfectly
legal.
legal. We actually talk about indie games, and we go through lots of them. As I said, this is a weekly podcast. We're available on YouTube and podcast services. The benefit of watching us on YouTube is the fact that all the trailers or all games we speak about play behind us. So if we do a bad job of trying to explain, except last week, I'll explain that in a second. if we do a bad job trying to explain the games, which sometimes we can do, then you get some context for what's going on in a big screen behind us. And yes, apologies for last week. I will literally give a quick rundown of what happened. So on Saturday morning, I record the new weekly news show, the one that goes out.
Whoa, you said quick. You deleted the podcast.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's quick.
The quick version.
The quick
yeah.
version is Lewis deleted the video.
I didn't have enough space on the SD card. I went clear all.
We don't need that.
I literally said clear all on the camera because I normally Friday night put it across the laptop. Hadn't done that. Went to put it across the laptop. It was gone.
Good
Damn
stuff.
it. Anyway, should we go into what we've been playing as we always
Let's
start?
do this.
Yeah, go on.
Tom, you've not been here for a while, so you've had plenty of time to play some indie games.
And I have, and I can't remember half of them because it's been so fucking long. But I definitely played Invector.
Again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I played...
Is that in memorial of Avicii?
Sorry?
Is that in memorial of Avicii?
Every time I start a song, a single tear rolls down my face. I'm like, rest in peace, my man. Overcooked.
Nice.
Played Overcooked.
Oh, what, the first one or the second
First one.
First one.
I played some of that with a mate because he came around and it's one of the great.
Yeah, definitely.
So we had a lot of fun playing that. It's the best I've ever done playing that
Nice.
because we actually coordinated for once.
Oh, instead of playing with the
It feels
missus.
good when you actually coordinate, because I was playing with your brother
Yeah.
on 2. When you coordinate, it feels good when you get a high
Fucking
score.
satisfying.
It's such a
when you
satisfying
put it
game.
when you're like in the midst of it and it's going really smooth. You're like, it's like a well-oiled machine. It's just incredible. You feel great.
I was joking around with Tom that I think, you know, the cringe you get at E3 when they say things like,
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
that's actually how you sound though when you're doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it really is.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Onions are chopped over here, mate. Yep, going to get them now. And you laugh about it in E3, but that's actually what you sound like when you're playing.
That is 100% true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Played some Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
I've never played an Amnesia game.
It is honestly terrifying,
Really?
and I hate them. Good game.
Okay.
We couldn't play very much of it after a while. I was playing it with a friend. We were taking turns at it. After a while, we were just like,
So I know who's a fan of horror games.
too stressful.
Would you recommend it?
Oh hell yeah!
How does it play? Is it like first person? I don't know anything about Amnesia.
It's first person. They even say at the beginning, don't play it trying to win the game. Play it just trying to explore the world.
Okay.
You know, like play it as if you're actually there. It's honestly awful.
So hang on, did you just cower in a corner behind the chair?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
This is how I
Sweet.
That's a genuine game mechanic.
Yeah.
Because if you're in the dark for too long, you start to lose sanity. If you
Oh
look at the
my
monster
God.
for too long, you start to lose sanity. And if you look at it for too long, he'll see you. If you're in the light, he'll see you. So if he's there, you've got to be in the dark. So and when it's dark,
And you can't look at him.
when it's dark, it's dark. It's not game dark. It's literally you can't fucking see anything. And then like you'll walk into a chair and go, and you're like, oh, what's going on? Yeah, horrifying game.
So that was free, wasn't it, a little while ago?
Yeah.
It's that one. It's the sort of like DLC mini game. It's not a mini game. It's a small version of the actual game.
Yeah.
And Machine for Pigs, which is the sequel. It's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a scary game. It's too scary. You'd like it.
Cool. Give it a go.
None of the games I played Star Wars Battlefront 2, not the new one, the OG one,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
PS2,
Yeah.
and it genuinely is the most fun I've had playing a game in a long time. Playing that
Really?
split screen with a friend,
It's a damn good game.
to the
So
point
good.
where like when I had an amazing victory. I know it's not an indie game, but I need to talk about it. It was a great victory. So Camino, I'm CIS,
Yep.
he's Republic.
Yeah.
Okay.
First things first, I don't know if you know what the heroes are on that map.
Yeah.
Republic, Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Yeah.
incredible hero. CIS, Jango Fett.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. My hero is his normal guys. Because they're a clone of him.
Yeah.
So that's and he's against Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Master. He's useless. And he killed he was killing all my guys to the point where I was the only guy left. And I was like, only way I can win this is I get all the command posts really quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm going around lone soldier, never use my hero because he's shite. I'm just literally a normal super battle droid, going in there, taking the command posts, killing any clone troopers I see. Gets to the last one, and I'm taking it, and I run down the bottom, and he started jumping over me, and there's like a slow drop for them. So then I sprinted back to the other command post, nipped it in the bud while he was at the other side, and his thing was running back up. His dash was like filling back up.
Yeah.
And nipped it in the bud and got the victory. and I like screamed at the top of my lungs, like not words, just a cry of victory. I was just so happy that I won, and I was like laughing hysterically afterwards. It was like I was really there, and that was great. I also play Spider-Man later today, and that is fucking fantastic.
It's very good.
Yeah,
very, very good.
Yeah,
very nice.
That's what I played.
Okay.
Cool. Do you want to go next?
Yeah, go on then. So I've been playing Darkside Detectives on the Switch, which is a point-and-click adventure.
We spoke about it last week, didn't we? Because we covered the news.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. We spoke,
and I haven't played it.
The last case came out, and then I was amazed you didn't play it because I thought it was your kind of game.
Yeah, completely.
And we got hooked up with some keys this week.
Yeah, so I've been playing it on the Switch, and it's a point-and-click adventure where it's X-Files-ish, except they do lots and lots of sort of pop culture jokes from the 80s and 90s.
Right.
So there are mall rats sort of nods in there, and there are bits like that. You don't know.
It's a film.
Do you not know Kevin Smith?
Who? I don't know Kevin Smith.
Thank fuck. I was about to bottle someone live on podcast.
I recognise the name, but I have no idea what it is.
Okay, well, it's a really good movie. I was about to say great. But they do the
That's not good.
Mallrats
good.
is really Clerks is brilliant. If
I know
you've
what
ever
Clerks
worked
is.
in
I
a
know
shop,
what it is.
Clerks
is cool.
But they do the schooner. That's not a schooner; it's a boat joke. That's a classic in there. And it's a point-and-click adventure where you're given missions to solve a case, but the cases are all weird and strange. I'll talk about the first mission because it only took me 15 minutes to complete. Now I don't know if that's just because I play I love point-and-click adventures, so I know
you know what to do,
when to do it, how to do it, and the sort of rhythms you hit in there, or if it's just really quick to play. But you find a girl's gone missing, and you've got to find her. And in the attic, there's a door that leads to another realm, and you've got to figure out how to open the door, go in there, save the girl, and then trap the person who locked her in there within the other realm.
Poltergeist.
No, it's not Poltergeist.
It's like a similar concept to Poltergeist.
Yeah, except they're not going through TVs.
Yeah.
They're going through a door in the attic. And it's funny, and it's kind of simple. And at the moment, there are only 2 missions unlocked on it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if the other 6 will open up once I complete that second mission, or whether they're going to release those later.
Well, it said the final one's released, so I'm guessing it's when you finish the next mission, the next one will open up. Yeah.
But as a fan of point-and-click adventures, having one on the go,
it's quite cool.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And it's funny, and it's old retro graphics and bits like that. But so far, they're short. So I need to find out whether or not those other ones will open. If those other ones will open, then
I'm guessing
brilliant.
Because
jog on to
I know
them.
it's released on Switch fully, so I'm guessing
It's
they
a
will
full
open.
thing,
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty sure they will open.
If you can get all 8 cases, which there are on the end,
750.
which is basically 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you say each one's 15 minutes, depending how good you are at point-and-click adventures or how you play these games, then sweet.
Yeah.
Because, I enjoy a good point-and-click adventure, and
I've got a copy of it. I just need to play it. I'm going to do that this week.
they've got a
you say
Kickstarter coming out.
Yeah, we're going to mention later on, but season 2 is being funded through Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Which is not, like, you can have a bit of trust in them, because the first one was Kickstarted. It just broke its goal, and then they released the game, obviously, so there's trust to have there with people who are a little bit like, oh, Kickstarter. And
the detective, not the detective, he's just a beat cop you play along with. I can't remember his name now. It's brilliant. He's really good. Really just doesn't. He's like, yeah, whatever. He just doesn't give a shit. He's a proper beat cop. And when weird shit happens, he's not phased at all. You're there going, oh my god, there's a portal to the other. He's like, yeah, what? Okay, whatever. Let's just jog on. And also, there's a teddy bear, and I'm only on the second mission, but I know that teddy bear's up to fucking something.
Oh, you know it.
I know it. I've got that sort of. So I played that. What else have I been playing? Destiny.
Destiny, yeah, which I'll mention
which we'll talk about in a minute. What about you?
Cool. So I played Planet Alpha for review.
Yes.
That game is all over the board on reviews, because we always say this. We finish a review. And then point out, we were the first review up on YouTube.
Nice.
That's why we still pop up there now. And yeah, so I played a game thingy. I went to go check our reviews. No other reviews were out when I finished my review, so I was like, oh, I'll check it tonight. I mean, that scored 9.5s all the way down to 2s. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now, I gave it a 5.5, which I think is actually a little bit kind for the game. It's not, at the end of the day, it's not a bad game. It's a platform that works. The platforming isn't super tight, but it works. The puzzles in it work, but they are just a bit too simple. It is genuinely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Like the colours popping out the screen, and you get these kind of sea whales, sky whales coming over the top when you come through. And it does that thing where the camera pans out, and it gives a real sense, and it comes back in.
When the trailer
yeah, it's like really stunning game, and it's one of the most striking games I've played in terms of I could see screenshots of that in probably 5-6 years time and go, that's Planet Alpha, because it's got that unique look to it. But that's not enough to make a good game by any means. Like, that saves it. If it didn't have that visuals to it, like, what annoys me is as soon as you're making a 2.5D puzzle platformer, you're going against titles like Inside.
That's what it looks like it was trying to be.
And Inside is like mechanically not far off being perfect, like with its puzzles and its everything. The puzzles here are like you're going for this stunning, gorgeous world, and there's just a grey block, and you're like, well, I'm guessing I have to move that grey block because it's so obvious that it's just there.
Yeah,
so I move the block when I jump over, and there was not one puzzle I got stuck on. There was one time when I was like, that doesn't work. Oh, I'll do this now. But like Inside, there was times with the whole. You played Inside, haven't you?
Oh, yeah,
you played Inside.
Yeah.
The move in with the brainwashing, you had to move all of them into.
Yeah,
the
I love that shit. Yeah, that's really
that
good.
I was fully like, there's a solution here. What is it? And I want that from a puzzle platformer. If it's just a platformer, that's fine.
Yeah. Otherwise, where's the sense of achievement?
Yeah, because there's no combat in this. The combat comes around. You're trying to lure these robot things into an area that they're going to get killed by an environmental hazard as such. And also, the story or narrative, or whatever you want to call it, is about as pretentious as they come. It's just like so ambiguous. Right. It tries to be smart, but I'm like, I know exactly what you're trying to do, and it's not doing it very well. It's going down the whole kind of humanity against nature and overruling nature, and it's ruining nature and nature.
Studio Ghibli style.
Kind of, yeah. Okay. And you're just like, there's no sense. And like things like lack of collectibles. You give me this stunning world, but there's no reason to explore it because you're just putting me on a single path. There's no reason I go find this collectible. I get a bit of lore of what this sky whale is going over me, or I find out what this is. Like, I want that because you've made this a stunningly bright, vibrant world, but there's just nothing to it. Like I said, 5.5 because a 5.5 on our spectrum is okay, and it's a perfectly okay game.
Yeah.
If I paid a $5 for it and paid for it, I'd been like, do you know what, that's cool. But I think at the moment it's sat about 10, 11 quid. I would, it's entirely up to people. I'm not a massive platforming fan, as people probably know anyway. But it's just the puzzles in it were just very basic. So that's where I was on Planet Alpha.
Funny thing with your review, it was sandwiched between two PlayStation videos in my subscription feed.
Was it?
Yeah, about Planet Alpha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was like fucking on it. Yeah. Like you were very quick.
Yeah. No, we I think it's just about 2,000 views now. So it's for us, it's doing pretty well. Yeah. Ela, do you remember Ela? We spoke about it a while ago. Episode 1 released this week. The narrative adventure game.
The name.
Yes.
It's released on Xbox and PC. So Ela is set around. It's very similar to Tacoma with its setting, and Earth is dying basically because there's a childhood disease that's sweeping through and it's killing off humanity. So a research team are sent off to find a colonization elsewhere. It's a story we've seen millions of times. Mm-hmm. But when they land on this eco-planet, the research team go radio silent. It takes 17 years for a rescue ops mission to go up and find out what happened to them. And on that mission is the wife of one of the research guys. And you play as the wife, landing at the research site for the first time and trying to find out what happens. You find out through like radio signals. I won't go into spoilers here. Episode 1, it only took me 2 hours to go through, but by buying into the game, buying the season pass, which is 16 quid on Xbox and Steam, you get, I think it's 3 episodes coming out. Right. So if it's 6 hours overall, that's quite a substantial story. It's really, really intriguing. It's very much walking. to the point where sometimes there isn't a running option because you're going through this environment where they clearly have set things up to happen around you.
So is it like in Tacoma, even though that is a walking sim?
Do you mean compact? Is what you're gonna say?
Yeah, like things are we're so close to you, it doesn't matter.
So when you're again, I've got to be really careful what I say here because there's spoilers with about 30 minutes into the game onwards. When you're on a space station environment, yes, but there are times when you're not, or you're on a different environment, and like I said, it's designed that things are coming out or things are happening around you. But if you're running past them, you'd miss them, but you need to see them for stuff that happens later on in the story. Mm-hmm. So stuff's going on when you're walking, but you are. My biggest thing against the game, or not with the game for, is the last probably half an hour is very slow pacing in terms of its story and everything else. And it's just like you've done this real good thing to get me in. I'm like, wow, I want to know what happens. And I wanted it like a Life is Strange jobby to finish on a cliffhanger, be like, wow, I need to play episode 2 now. But I'm more like, oh, episode 2 will be cool. Because it just didn't finish grabbing me in as much as I wanted it to. But it's cool. And finally, I played, indie game wise, I played Hollow Knight on Switch. I picked up a little while ago because it was like £7. That's, as I said earlier, completely my kind of jam. Like a Metroidvania roguelike game that's hard. I just fucking love that shit. It's my going to bed game at the moment. I go to bed. I'll play 10 minutes of Hollow Knight. I play an hour of Hollow Knight, and then I'm like, oh fucking hell, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, no, Hollow Knight's really cool. There's loads of stuff about Hollow Knight. If you like it, there's so much. It's been out for ages on PC and other consoles. So I will say now, if you like games like Dead Cells and you've just finished Dead Cells, I would want another game like that. Hollow Knight. Go play Hollow Knight. It's charming, gorgeous, and hard as fucking nails. But other than that, Spider-Man, as you said, obviously released today. Yeah, I sent to you. My biggest thing I like about it so far is the attention to detail, the little things that happen. I can't believe how many swinging animations or other animation I've seen.
Have you got the trick upgrade yet where you can do tricks?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but little things like when I showed you earlier, when you run up the wall, but then I randomly ran up where there's like fire exit stairs, and all of a sudden you start shooting webs up while you're running in between the stairs, and I was like, nice. And there's another time I was swinging and there's the water tower, and all of a sudden it just goes into a slow-mo cutscene where he goes through the tower and turns, and then comes back round and carries on, and I was like, you just didn't need to do that, but it's so cool.
It works so well. They did. Did you know there's a hello button in the game?
A what?
A hello button.
Yeah, you go.
You go and greet people.
I know you can.
You go like.
Yeah, I know you can like interact with the civilians. Apparently, you can just be like hello as you walk past.
Oh, what? Even once you don't want to interact?
Because I saw a GIF and it was just Spider-Man being like,
oh no!
As he walked past.
Oh my god! Can you do that?
So apparently, finger guns is a thing in the game.
Yes. How good's the nod at the beginning? Again, it's not a spoiler, like I told you earlier.
It's instant,
when she goes, well, he says to her, "Oh, you're looking for a date to the police ball?" And she goes, "Why have you got a black and white suit?"
Yeah, that was like, yeah.
Yes. That was a little moment where it was like, and 2, also, I'm going to quickly plug Destiny.
Oh yes,
because Destiny 2 is now free.
I didn't even add it to my library.
It's free. Fucking
it's free.
Bring it down and play.
We've openly said. I know this is an indie game thing, but there's a reason I'm mentioning Destiny. We've openly said in the past that it really shat on us as fans. It's even worse than Destiny 1. I played Destiny 1 for a full-on year longer because I played all the way through up to Taken King and all of Taken King. I dropped off Destiny 2 probably after 3 months because although the main game's good, the actual end game is, you soon realise, very shallow. We haven't got Forsaken yet, so we're not talking about Forsaken because I'm still like, I want to get into it, but if Spider-Man hadn't come out, I'd probably go and fuck it, I'll buy Forsaken because there's nothing else big to play at the moment. But the changes they've made are fucking good.
There's a lot of stuff in there that's really good. It's free, and you can get the 2 DLCs for £15. So if you weren't a sucker like us who bought it right at the start, you're gonna get you can pay £15 for a fecking actually.
So for example, I paid £90.
Oh yeah, because you paid.
And I had the DLC and the main game. You can get all that now for £15.
£15.
And I recommend.
And we're playing.
Yeah.
And you can join the clan.
That's why I mention it, because the clan is back up and running. We're up to 6 members now.
Wow.
Of the Incredible Clan. So if you're looking for someone to play games with, obviously we're UK based, but there's a couple of members that are American based. But obviously, people who don't know Destiny is some activities in Destiny are locked out of matchmaking. There's a kind of reason behind it because they require a lot of teamwork, and we've both played it with random dickheads, and it's not fun. You want to be playing with people you know. But like the raids, the best part of the game, you need 6 people to be playing that with, and it's no matchmaking. So if you want to go and join on Destiny Clan with us, either comment in YouTube below or email us team@indie-credible.com, and then I will add you on PlayStation and I'll add you into the team, into the clan. You right, mate? Because it'll be good to play. It'll be good to play with some people.
Yeah.
And we will be. I can openly say now that's the game that I'll be jumping on and off now for the next probably couple of months because
Spider-Man.
Well, I'm going to be playing Spider-Man hardcore, but like playing with you and your brother.
Yeah.
Because
this will be the game we want. I'm done with Fortnite.
That's what I said.
I've had a realisation lately that maybe I just don't like playing with people.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that as we sat there going, Destiny's free, and you're like, fuck that. And it's like, whoa, as a northern man, how can you say no to free shit for a start?
I don't know. I just don't. I think I'm just not really into online games. I'll have small phases.
You need to come. I can't say this in any way that
was a good way of stopping.
You need to come.
You need to come.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just
and then play with me. Come and then play with me.
Can I do that the other way?
When it's going.
No, because then I'd be playing with you, and I don't do that.
When we all play together. when we all play together, it's fun. It's a very chilled vibe, and we kind of We're not hardcore at all like that. We are not there to go, right, you must do this, let's do this. It's very easy and chilled. 75 gig.
That puts me off it as well.
Yeah. What's that?
He said I'll add it to my library, but I said to him, warning, it's big, it's 75 gig.
I wouldn't know, I've got 2 terabyte hard drive attached to it, so.
I've got 500 gig.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
What year do you think it is? 2011?
Well, I have loads of... most of my stuff's in the games that are like a gig.
So I have to delete stuff. I have to delete stuff for Spider-Man on my console.
Really?
2 terabyte hard drive? What are you doing? It's only
Okay, should we go on to some news? Okay, some news. Oh, God, my voice.
Oh my
okay,
God,
some
mate.
news. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I've got a sore throat. Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay. I'd say.
Apologies,
let's do this.
Not loads of news this week, but some good news. And I will quickly plug if you want to. We do a weekly news show now where it is literally 5 minutes, wrapped up, all the top news stories. So if you're watching this, you probably don't want to go watch that because it's literally this news. But in the future, if you can't catch the podcast yet, but you go, oh, I'm going to quickly check that, you can watch that. It's literally 4 or 5 minutes. You've seen it a couple of times, haven't you?
Yeah, this is more of a discussion.
They're quite punchy, and then we kind of go in, we chew the fat on them here.
Yeah.
First off is an announcement I really bloody liked. Especially we spoke about it last week again.
Yeah.
Forgotten Anne is coming to the Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2019. It's a great game.
That's cool.
It's designed
I still haven't played it. When we take the Christmas off, are we doing Game of the Year after that? Before that?
So I've decided we're going to do Game of the Year because one big game is coming out on the 19th of December.
What's that?
Mutant Year Zero.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Which is a game we're both excited. You probably won't be excited. It's
It's
turn-based.
turn-based.
So yeah, we will be doing Game of the Year.
Okay, so
the first one back will be like year in review, Game of the Year.
Yeah. Oh, sweet! So that'll give us time to try and catch up and play.
Forgotten Anne.
Yeah, because a lot.
I need to play Celeste and Dead Cells as well.
So what we'll do is at the end of the year, we'll do the whole. These are what we'll be playing over Christmas.
Yeah,
this is what we're looking forward to.
Yeah,
but no, to catch up on. You want to play Forgotten Anne, don't you?
Yes, big time.
Yeah, it's really good. And I spoke about it last week because. I went back randomly, jumped on it, played through it all again, and got a completely different ending. Like,
really,
not just a little bit of a different ending. We're talking like I went through it and was a dick the whole time, and
classic Lewis.
Surprised he didn't do that.
Basically,
first
fucked everyone over. In the ending, I was like, I feel so bad. Oh my God, I feel so bad. But yeah, it's a really, really nice game.
Start of 2019 for that one.
Yeah.
So.
Jagged Alliance. Yeah, I know. Jagged Alliance Rage, which is a turn-based game, has got a release date. Do you guys check this one out?
I kind of remember it.
Oh, I don't remember it at all. I didn't check it either.
So it's like an army-style XCOM.
Yeah.
Best way to put it. It's kind of mercenary-based army-style XCOM.
So I'm not used at all.
No, not really. It's been developed by Handy Games and THQ Nordic. It looks okay. I don't know why. I feel like this year we have had so many turn-based tactical games. like XCOM. Like
they've really gone for it.
For so many years, there wasn't nothing apart from XCOM and the odd one here or there.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this year we've got obviously Mutant Year Zero. We've had when was
what was that one Nintendo did
last year?
But like in the last
November
kind of
last
18
year.
months, then there's been so many.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Isn't
Phoenix Down.
Phoenix Point.
Phoenix Point.
Phoenix
Down. You know what that is, don't you? Phoenix Down's fucking
movie.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh yeah, it's the potions as
yeah,
well.
it's
Isn't
the
it?
revive potion, isn't it?
It's the
And
revive.
Phoenix Wright
And
is
it's
the lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's Black Hawk Down.
Yeah,
Is the
so
one I'm thinking of movies.
it's going to be like
we covered all
Phoenix
bases
Wright,
then.
All
Phoenix
done it.
Down, Order of the Phoenix,
Yeah.
Rise of the Phoenix.
Anyway, Jagged Alliance Rage is coming to PCs 27th of this month, 27th of September, and it's coming to PS4 and Xbox One on the 6th of November. So if you're into those turn-based style games, go check the trailer right now and keep that in your diary.
Games
Dan,
are going backwards.
The Spectrum Retreat.
Spectrum Retreat.
Down the line. You like the Spectrum Retreat?
I did. I really enjoyed
More
the
than
Spectrum
liked it,
Retreat.
didn't you?
I didn't more than like it,
Okay.
but I definitely liked it.
The puzzles you said were a little bit generic. Didn't
So
you?
what? Do you have a score?
Some of the puzzles.
I know you
I
have scores.
don't do scores.
I know you
No
have.
scores.
Give me a score.
No, I don't do
Do it
scores.
for me,
No,
please.
no,
Dan,
no.
please.
No.
I'm a simple man.
But I will tell you what it
Ugh.
what it has is
I'm
it
just gonna
has
talk.
a Kubrickian world that is beautiful,
Uh-huh.
and the whole
Right, yeah.
yeah, shut your mouth.
Carry on, mate. yeah.
No, go on, yeah.
That is really good and really intriguing. The puzzles are very much. I mean, if you've played Portal and you play games like that, you are just going to sit there and go, right, I do this, and this. I jump through it. It's no problem. I would have liked more in the hotel
Okay.
side of it, but the fact it's coming to Switch.
Yeah, well, that's the
yet
news.
again, I'd like Portal on Switch. Well, I can't have Portal. Well, I have Spectrum Retreat. Cheers,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm happy.
This week, 13th of September.
It comes out this
Spectrum Retreat
week.
is coming.
Nice.
I think it's priced. I want to say it's like £10 or £11.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's.
Okay, that is well worth it.
I
10 or 11
I
quid
nearly
for
got
that
it on
game is well
PlayStation
worth
because
it.
they'd done the PS Plus discount, so it was like $9.49 with the 20% off.
Jesus.
So yeah,
Yeah, definitely pick that up. That price is
solo developer Dan Smith.
well worth it.
And yeah, it's available now: PC, PS4, Xbox One, and it's coming to the Switch on the
Buy
13th
it.
of September.
Buy it.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm going to play it. Then, especially when you say it's quite short and it hasn't got a platinum, so I ain't got to worry about trophies.
Yeah.
So, got loads of trophies.
And I actually played
First
through
we've
that
done
game
Spider-Man.
twice
Then
for
went
two
for the
different.
full trophy.
Sorry, another tangent. What's trophy list like?
Trophy list and Spider-Man, achievable. Apart from there's lots of hidden,
There's lots of hidden. There is
but they're
lots
probably
of
based
hidden.
around story.
Okay.
So,
But anyway,
Um,
Spectrum Retreat, buy it. That 11 quid, just do it. It doesn't matter. That's
Worth it.
perfect. Yeah,
Nice.
definitely. That
that's
price.
your score for you.
Yeah,
Um,
buy it.
All-Star Fruit
Sounds like a
Racing.
7.
It sounds like a 7.
All-Star Fruit Racing is a game that released consoles a little while ago and more recently on Switch.
It looked very
What? All-Star Fruit Racing?
Yeah.
I played it actually, EGX Resd.
It's the air.
It's more Diddy Kong than it is Mario Kart. Everyone goes, it's Mario Kart. It's Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong is a
Right.
fucking brilliant race.
It's
I
Diddy
never played that.
It's not Diddy Kong in terms of it only offers cars. There's no planes or anything like that.
No.
But it's kind of got
It's
the more
cute.
Diddy Kong feel to it. It's very cute.
Yeah.
And it's now got online support for Switch. So if you own it on the Switch or you're thinking about getting it on the Switch, which is, if I was going to play it anywhere, I'd probably play it on the Switch.
Yeah.
You can now play it online against other people, just not your friends, unless you want it into some fucking 271 character password.
Is that how they're doing it?
Well, to add a friend, you have to
It's a
their,
friend code.
their ID, isn't it? It's not a name. You have to go
I
fucking,
don't know. I have no friends.
It's the most palaver. And then you get your
I
phone
just
out.
did a
Who else
Tom.
is your friend?
I mean, you get your phone out to chat to them.
Not me.
But anyway,
I hadn't caught on to that one, but that was fucking brilliant. Well done, mate.
anyway, All-Star Fruit Racing has online support now on the Nintendo Switch.
That's cool though.
This is
Yes.
probably my
This is your favourite news.
Yeah,
This is your favourite
I find
news.
it so weird.
I think it's weird, but it makes sense.
It does, but I would have
Yeah.
never have guessed it.
No, neither right,
So Brawlhalla is a game we played in the past on
Yeah.
the old Indie Fight Night stuff. We have I've played it more recently with your brother again.
Yeah.
It's actually, if you're into the brawling games and you're looking for a brawler that isn't Smash Bros on PS4, I'd pick that over Brawl Out any day.
How does Tom deal with you cheating the whole time?
He just kicks his ass.
Oh, okay, fair enough. There you go.
Well, you can't cheat, can you? Remember what I said about competitive because you hit each other.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's a fucking pain in the arse. But yeah, Rayman, as in Ubisoft's Rayman, is coming to Brawlhalla as a playable character.
So weird.
I find that mental. I'm guessing there's going to be a purchase fee to them because the characters like Smite, you can either buy all the characters in a bundle or you can unlock them. He's probably going to be like a £2 character, but so. I mean, I'm guessing the developers had to pay Ubisoft to get him as a character. You know what I think?
I wonder.
Well,
I wonder.
Well, firstly,
they would have had to pay.
I think it shows.
How did they get Rayman?
I think it shows how popular Brawlhalla has been.
Yeah.
That this isn't just some little flash in the pan. That it's done really well. People have really got into it, and the competitive side must have taken off. Which is why Ubisoft have then allowed this to happen. There is no way Ubisoft did this for free. They must have paid for it. There must be then a certain amount of money going straight to them.
Do you think this is a gearing up for marketing on the new Rayman? I mean, Rayman
quite possibly.
It's been used since obviously the last generation of Rayman games, the
Rayman Legends.
Yeah.
That's
great games.
Yeah, it's a good game.
But they haven't done anything since then, other than lend out the license to Rabbids on Mario.
But that's what Ubisoft does. That's how that. Rayman.
There'll be a new Rayman game soon, I think. But
do you think
they're
trying
I think they'll really let it kind of
back
really let it probably maybe even E3 next year. They'll let people go, oh yeah, Rayman is a thing.
Yeah.
And then go, here you go, and we look flashy and
do another
nice
3D Rayman. I like 2D ones, but do another 3D one.
Non 3D platformer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough. But no,
the
Rayman,
other Brawlhalla, nice.
Yeah, it's cool because the other one, Brawl Out, they've very much gone on the indie route. They've got Guacamelee guy in there.
As well,
they've got Hyperlight Drifter, and they recently just added the Dead Cells.
Did they?
Did they? Oh, nice.
In as well. But yeah, that's pretty cool. News I think you're excited by. I'm pretty excited by is so earlier in the year a sci-fi horror game called Observer released on PS4, Xbox One and PC. It kind of went under the radar a little bit. I was tracking its release. I wanted to play it, but it came out at a time when I think there was so much else going on and I just couldn't play it. But it's coming to Switch very soon. We didn't get a confirmed release date. We got told it'd be by the end of the year. That's confirmed by the developers Blooper team. I'm personally, I want to play this game since released. I will get up and pick up on Switch, and I'll play through it on the Switch. Yeah. What do you guys think?
This is Observer.
This is Blade Runner meets Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
When you said Ghost in the Shell, you were spot on. It and even like the story sounds very Ghost in the Shellish.
Yeah, the whole thing was very much a case of the Blade Runner world where advertising is king, it's raining, flying cars, everything like that. And then this weird, dark look at... What do they call it? It's some sort of humanism, isn't it? That everyone's banging on about now, because State of Mind talks about
Transhumanism.
Transhumanism.
Okay.
Well,
carry on. Yeah, but watching the trailer, which will be up there, obviously, it gets fucking dark and scary really
Dan
quick.
got a bit too scared.
So,
when it released, I watched a couple of reviews around it, and quite a few of the reviews gave warnings of the content it goes into. Can be quite not for every audience member, shall we say?
Get grip.
Basically, you play as, I know the premise of it. You play as a detective who it goes into a little bit like Inception, but kind of you go into people's minds through technology.
You plug into them.
Yeah, you plug into them to kind of see how they died, and then almost like Minority Report, you kind of go to try and prevent their death or find the killer. But yeah, it looks. I really like the look of it.
I really like the look of it.
Very cool.
It looks very dark. I'm not sure about the Switch though. Because I didn't see a lot of the actual gameplay footage in that.
Well, it's first person.
It's all going to be how it moves, because I like the puzzle elements, I like bits like that, but movement on the Switch, if I'm on the go, which is how I play the Switch, isn't great.
To be fair, it looked like a sitting in bed playing game. It didn't look like your wife's asleep, you've got your headphones in,
and I'm screaming away.
Exactly. Sweating profusely.
Turning the lights on. Wake up!
Yeah, no, it's cool. And more games on Switch.
Nice.
Actually, our main topic next week is it's gonna be a tough one for you to talk about.
Because out of the Switch.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna review, because I've been trying to look into it. We're gonna review the Nintendo Switch's indie game channel.
Because they released an indie game channel
on the Switch dedicated just to. You can get it online. You can go online and watch it. So just have a look at some content. Because a little bit questionable about what's been on there so far.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Is it all mobile shit?
No, it's just that they're not really. When I first saw it, I thought, wow, they're going to bring some attention to great games. Do videos. I'm not saying do what we do.
Is it curated then? It's not all the games. It's like a curated.
It's like an actual channel, yeah. But I thought they were going to do videos similar to like what we do when we go. Here's all the indie games releasing this week, or here's this Nintendo Switch's top week of indie game news.
Yeah.
Like things that actually wrap things up in 2 or 3 minutes that people who are oblivious to the indie gaming scene can click on it and go, oh, cool, that's from the store now.
Yeah.
I'll go find it. It doesn't. It seems very much a case of which game looks like it's going to make us the most revenue. We'll maybe put that at the top of this channel.
Right.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like at the moment. Last couple of bits of news. I'm going to put this down to Dan being the most influential man on the internet. Catastronauts is a game that we both played at EGX Resd, and we got it through, and we looked at it and we went, oh, must be some space game about cats. So we rocked up there.
Couple of geniuses over
yeah,
it.
we rocked up there.
The brain trust.
Played the game, which is very much overcooked, but in space where you're trying to save catastrophe from happening. And it finished, and then we literally both said on separate occasions, both were on our own,
they weren't with each other at this
separate occasions, went to the developer, where's the cats?
Yeah.
And he went, it's a catastrophe.
And we went, are there going to be cats?
I'd like some cats, please. If you could put a cat in the game, that'd be nice. Thank you.
But Catastronauts have officially confirmed that there are cats in the game, and I reckon it's because Dan.
I've been on at them for fucking ages about having cats in Catastronauts, and they did a little tease where they showed this astronaut outfit, and they're like, "Can you guess what the character is?" And I responded back, "Better be cats." And it was a cat.
Yeah,
So we got cats in Catastronauts.
So cute. It's just the fact that we went there. Yeah, I really like the game, mate, but I'm a bit confused. Where's the cat? His face. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know if he got it much, but
I don't think he did. I think everyone else got it. It was just me and you who went up there and went, "Where are the cats?"
yeah. I'm not even a cat person. But
I wonder if it was like something had leaked into your brain after playing Cat Quest.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Everything. If you've got cat in the title,
exactly.
I've got to have it there.
Thinking, oh, it must be about cats.
Yeah.
it's just the way he was like, it's a catastrophe. That would also make sense.
Yeah, that
makes
works.
perfect
That
sense.
works.
Yeah.
But now we've got cats in it.
These Indecredible guys are fucking idiots.
I reckon that's how it worked as well. They just got so fed up with me tweeting about it and other people going, yeah, that they were like, you know what, fuck it, let's put a cat in this and maybe you'll shut the fuck up.
And the final
Guaranteed 10 out of 10 because there's cats in it now.
and the final bit of news is based around a game that Dan's already spoke about, Dark Side Detective, or The Dark Side Detective. As we said earlier, its Kickstarter campaign is starting this week, 13th of September. It's going live. I don't even know, because it's not live yet, I can't see what it's going for. I can't see what the target is. I can't see how much it's going to cost you. The way they normally work is the PC keys are the cheapest. They'll probably be like $7 or something for a PC key. Switch keys will probably be around $15, but you'll get other perks as well with it that they throw away. So Dark Side said, if you... Dan's already said recommends checking it out.
Yeah.
The thing is, it was on sale the other day on Switch as well. So if it's on sale, probably down to like $5.
Oh my god.
If you do like it, but obviously the only way we're going to get a season 2 is by backing it on Kickstarter. So.
And they've already proven that they can release this stuff. So their first season is there. You've got 8 missions. It's already out on Switch. They've shown they can do it. So season 2 isn't one of these, oh, do I know if they're going to do it? They're going to fuck me over. They're there. They want to produce this. So I think that's a
cool.
Not fully safe because there's no such thing on Kickstarter.
But it's safer than usual.
Yeah.
And that's going to lead us on to the main topic, which is not really a main topic. It's based around...
I need a pee.
Tom,
wait one second.
Let it finish his...
It seemed like he was going to go straight into it, and I don't want that happening.
Which is based around community feedback. People comment on YouTube, people send us emails, or people comment on Twitter. There's not loads, but we're going to kind of go through those in a minute.
Talking about you guys.
So the main topic thing we're doing today, like I said, is we're going to answer. It's not questions from you guys. Yeah, it's not questions from you guys. It's feedback. People have commented. These aren't all the comments, but these are ones that people who comment a lot, or ones that I think, do you know what, it'd be nice to answer that. So a little while ago, foreign user always comments on our videos. That's not us.
Top lad.
That's not us calling him foreign user. That's his YouTube name. He commented a while ago when we spoke about Turtles in Time, saying Turtles in Time is so good. Which
yes.
Like, and that was at the end of the podcast, so he clearly watched it. I
Watched the whole thing.
Anyway,
Excellent.
So. And also, foreign user, you commented last week about 2 weeks ago about my Orlando Magics. He was like, rocking the Orlando. He lives in Orlando.
Oh, does he?
He's an
Oh,
Orlando
right, okay,
Magic's
yeah.
fan. Yeah.
Is this football?
Basketball. Is this soccer?
I didn't mean soccer.
Also, from a foreign user, he said, what we really need, because we were talking about what we wanted to have in that episode, what we really need is a new Twisted Metal game.
I'm looking at Tom here. Do you know Twisted Metal?
I do know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've never played it.
Where's that?
It's car combat.
Has that gone?
What, Twisted Metal? Well,
There
they
was
did do a
There was
reboot.
PS3, yeah.
Yeah, but...
And it didn't take off because everyone was like, yeah. And I think that's the issue with it. The classic Twisted Metal, which was brilliant, was very dated.
Yeah.
And you're just like, where do you take it from now? Could you really? Turtles in Time, on the other hand, I know we're getting a brand new Streets of Rage game.
Looks good as well.
Which looks
Streets of Rage 4.
Really good.
Yeah,
Streets of Rage 4. But I would love a new Turtles game. There is Turtles in Time. Like, proper, just like go for it.
Modern day,
really go for it. I know there have been Turtles games, but none of them ever managed to hit
would look
that.
even hot, wouldn't she?
She had massive baps. I mean, I've got Hyperstone Heist, and I play it regularly on my Mega Drive because that's Sega's version of Turtles in Time. There are differences. I think Hyperstone Heist is actually better than Turtles in Time. But
I'll take.
What do you reckon, foreign user?
Yeah, ooh.
Go on.
But in that, her breasts are insane. You do sit there and go...
Anime style.
Full anime style. And you're there going... She's going to have problems when she's older. That woman's going to have surgery to reduce that shit. Otherwise...
spine.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking serious chiropractic shit going on there.
Foreign user also had this to say.
Oh, go on.
About Gamescom. So when we done a Gamescom podcast, we spoke about... how you
weren't there.
Just turn up. That was the one. We spoke about how we were surprised and slightly annoyed that there was a very much a lack of indie game content coming out of Gamescom. You had to really search for it. Not many people were covering the indie games, and then when you found them, you were like, "These games look so good." Like, so foreign user had this to say on the matter. The indie gaming scene is so strong, I can't believe it gets less attention. Even on more specific gaming subreddits, where you'd think everyone is mostly keeping up to date on all games, there's still such a huge focus on AAA games. There is plenty of great AAA games out there for sure, but when you see people asking which one they should buy between two shitty titles, it's like you can't afford both of them, so don't buy any. Just spend some money on a great bunch of indie games.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't disagree with them, can you?
Well, no, because if you think about it, like Spider-Man came out and it's not a shitty game. That's not what I'm talking about, but you're talking 50 quid. The amount of great indie games you could get with 50 quid.
Exactly.
You'd just be like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's so. You're looking at Dead Cells, you're then looking at The Dark Side Detective, you're looking at Spectrum Retreat.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's the same kind of game.
You still hardly played anything.
And that's 4 amazing games for
and you've still got
about 40 quid.
Yeah,
you still got no.
And you got spare less.
Yeah, I think I paid 65 quid for Spider-Man because I got the. Did you get the?
I didn't because I ran out of time to pre-order that and it was out of stock. I had to get a normal version, which was very upsetting.
Oh, did you get physical?
Yeah. I wanted the steelbook desperately, but I didn't get it.
I just bought digital online.
Bitch.
I wanted the statue, but then I was like, I
just wanted the art book and the steel case. That's what I wanted.
Bought on eBay for about 50 quid.
No, it's like up to 100 quid.
For just the art case and the...
for the case.
But let's get back to talking about indie games, shall we, guys?
Yes, I do apologise for our user.
Spider-Man comes out.
We're just Spider-Man fans, everywhere. Like everyone, we're huge Spider-Man fans.
Venom. Sorry.
Cool. Ellie Smith, who is Tom's girlfriend.
Sister.
Same thing in Tom's world.
And I think we got this wrong last week, didn't we?
They've apparently been calling Ellie my missus.
Yeah. Well, we thought Ellie was...
My missus is called Emma.
Oh, that's so close.
And has a different surname to me, funny enough.
But I thought you guys...
Are engaged. You're not married.
Oh, okay.
To be married.
But anyway, he slept with his sister, so it still counts as girlfriend.
Can we not?
Please don't say that. She's
Can we
watching
not?
this.
Can we not?
She's
She will be
watching this. She comments.
She loves you that much.
She's willing to put up with this shit.
Because she commented, Tom went to Manchester a little while ago.
I did go to Manchester, yeah.
And the podcast started
What the
off
fuck does she say?
talking about
fuck off.
Drug
substance
abuse.
abuse
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
drugs. So Ellie Smith commented saying, I hope there was no substance abuse, Thomas, with a full six explanation points.
Right, Ellie, shut the fuck up because I'll tell Dad that you're still smoking.
Yes! Oh my god.
I'm 22 years old, I can do what I want.
How old's your sister?
23.
23. Oh, so she's your older sister. You got to do what you're told,
She's
bitch.
a year older than me.
She's still
Her
older than you.
birthday was in July.
Yeah?
It's not...
Did you get her a decent present?
No, I got her a card. I'm poor. I had to save up for Spider-Man. And all the substance abuse.
And then the final point we got, which was an email from Sam, said, do you think that 2018 has trumped 2017 in terms of indie games? I will say, I don't know if you should be throwing around the word trumped loads in 2018. But anyway, do we think 2018 has been better than 2017 so far with indie games?
That's hard.
No.
Hard. I would say no. I would say no, but I've not played as many games as I did last year.
I think no, because we've had like 2-3 great indie games this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas last year we had a full batch of them. And of all different genres and types. So you could really, as a gamer, go out and really experience something different. This year, you've had a hardcore platformer, you've had another hardcore platformer, and probably something else that I can't really think of.
Metroidvania, Dead Cells.
Yeah. So you've had they're very much of a mould.
I mean,
and you haven't had the variety.
Where's the sexy
of
brutal?
bits. Exactly.
I think
Where's
we're-
your Cat's Quest?
I think we're all in
Where's your-
agreement that 2019 is going to be the year for indie games because Ooblets releases. But
Do you know what? I'm with you on that.
but no,
I also think we're going to get a bigger variety of games next
well, I
year.
hope
Everything
so,
we've been
yeah.
hinted at.
I mean,
think
also
this
it's
is
been
our
a bad
long
year
year.
for indie games.
No,
it's been a progressively growing year for indie games. The indie games have been getting more and more popular.
Yeah.
And I've got people who I like friends now who like couple friends as such, you say.
Yeah.
Who they play games, but they would never have mentioned an indie game before. Or my brother-in-law's never mentioned an indie game before, and are now starting to go, "Oh, I played this the other day." I'm like, brilliant! Like, now go check this out. Go check this out. Go check this out. So yeah, it's.
But I don't think 2018 has been
Not
better
yet.
than 2017.
Not yet. I don't.
But I think 2019 might be better than the both of them. Not because of Ooblets. I think Ooblets good. But we've got Nights on Bikes.
Good Nights and Bikes, yeah, that was cool.
Which I really enjoyed after playing it, because the bits I watched, I was like,
Yeah, it looked
and then I
pretty
played it, and I was like, oh, I get this now.
Well, I know I was giving the game crap, but you got things like Grip releasing later this year, and if they have sorted out the whole kind of catch-up event, I'm genuinely looking forward to playing Grip.
Yeah.
Like, you've
Play
got
it as an arcade race.
Mutant Year Zero coming, which we were pretty excited for. Looks a bit different, quirky. You've got Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu, yeah.
That, aren't you?
That does look cool.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some games coming up.
Yeah.
But by this time
looks
last
very
year,
Amnesia-ish.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
By this time last year, we'd already had loads of games that we were sitting there going, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, and then more came out. Whereas
True.
I'm sitting there not as a hardcore platformer fan. I'm definitely not a fan of the Metroidvania style ones going.
Well, last year, for example, this time of the year, I didn't play AAA games because I didn't have time because there's so many indie games.
Wow. That's a good
that's where
comparison.
we
Whereas
were.
now, I'm actually happy that this week I've got one review to go out midweek for a game called Raised, and other than that, I'm happy that I can dedicate time to Spider-Man and Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Because I haven't got the games flooding me. Whereas last year it was like
this time last year I borrowed your Xbox to play to cope.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't?
You
Yeah.
had to borrow, and that's where we were with it. Whereas this year we haven't had that, so I don't think this year has been good on variety as last year. But I do think some of the games that came out this year.
So what we've had has been good. It's just not been near as diverse
Yeah.
or like there's not a bigger quantity as last year either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the quality of the quantity we got last year was really good.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, we have had quite a lot of indie games this year, but the quality hasn't been as
Temporary Defense. That was fucking good, wasn't it?
Still haven't played that.
So good.
It's very good.
We'll play it again.
But that's it. That's going to wrap us up. That is the end of the Incredible Podcast, episode 58. As always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, checking us out, whether you watched or whether you listened to us.
Ellie, stop watching these.
Hang on, before we finish, did we ever do the episode 50 Ask Us Anything?
Yeah.
Did we do that?
Yeah, I don't remember.
No.
You guys
I got pretty drunk.
You guys
Was
got
I
quite drunk.
stoned?
Yeah, no, you got quite drunk.
You were
You
quite
guys.
drunk, though.
Oh, sweet.
I was
we
drunk.
were drunk.
I was
oh,
more
that's
drunk,
fine.
but yeah.
No, we've done that.
I say
Yeah,
anything
and
rude?
patrons can
probably.
go check that
Okay,
out now.
cool.
Yeah.
$1 over on Patreon, you go check out our episode 50 AMA. And also,
It's not on episode 50, to be clear.
No,
Yeah.
it's like 51 or 52.
Yeah.
it's just called the Patreon special, 50th Patreon special AMA. It is its own standalone thing of an hour and 10 minutes.
Fucking hell, we talked for ages.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So as I said, this is the Incredible Podcast, and you can get it on Patreon for $1 over there, $1 a month, I should say, along
That is
with
less than
exclusive pre and post show content, and more importantly, ad free podcasts now, because they have got ads on, or depending when you're watching this in the week, I think Wednesday our ads go live. So you could be watching this with ads. If you fancy getting rid of the ads, over on Patreon, we will never put ads on any of the content that goes up on Patreon there. There may be sponsorship messages at the very beginning, but that's because we are mostly working with local community stuff, aren't we? So we're trying to boast them up, but it will literally be a 30-second plug. But yeah, as I said, for the third time now, this has been the Incredible Podcast. You can find me at What's Up Woody if you want to see what I'm doing, and I'm going to be streaming again. Actually, that's what I've got a second screen for, because I can stream from my PS4 now.
Hey.
I'm going to be streaming Immortal Unchained as of next week.
Nice.
Keep posted, because my streams are going to have giveaways to do with the game.
Nice.
Where can we find you, Thomas?
Find me at Shrieking Profit, and I've just recently got, today, a Twitch account
Nice.
because I was streaming Spider-Man earlier, just because my friend wanted to watch me. So I guess,
You're now a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, I guess I'm a famous
Look at
Twitch
you.
streamer now. The username is Dungledong. So if you want to find me, just look up that name and
Dungle,
Dungle, yeah.
not Dingle.
No, well, Dingle Dang is my usual go-to.
Yeah.
Are you on
But
camera, or
Dingle
are
Dang
you
was
just
taken.
streaming the game?
No camera, just
the game.
Just watch the game while I
Okay.
play it.
Classic Tom.
Don't put any comments.
He's not going to respond.
No, if anything, I'm going to actively ignore them.
And
so
Please
you-
comment.
And Dan, where can we find
where can we
you?
find you, mate?
You just type in the Dice Bear into Google and you will find me.
Nice.
There you
Nice.
go.
Thank you again, guys, for stopping by. And hopefully you did enjoy it. If you do, subscribe to us on YouTube or go and give us some feedback on iTunes or anywhere else, because it really helps us boost up the rankings. Until episode 59, guys, thank you for stopping by. And you stay incredible.
Bye.
Such a good close, isn't it?
Do you think there's an alternate universe where we do a podcast about AAA games and Lewis says, "Stay AAA amazing" at the end?
Please don't. He's never going to fucking use that.
Would you like that?
So I have come up with an idea. If Patreon starts making substantial good money where I can actually compensate your guys' time, I've come up with a really good idea. But we'd need to probably do it once a month as a Patreon exclusive.
Go on, late on me.
And it'll be like the drunken debate. So we do it at the end of it. We get drunk,
Smash.
and we
then we
choose
debate.
something in like the gaming world that we don't agree on.
Oh my god!
And then just go at it. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would
it would
be
just
amazing.
get so personal as well.
Yeah, but what's even better is we'll forget what we were arguing about at the start, and we'd be off on such crazy tangents.
I think after 10 minutes, the tangent will be so
It'd just be-
unrecognisable.
But
Yeah.
I think we should leave it. We'll like put a timer on of 30 minutes, and then when the timer goes, that's when the video cuts.
Yeah.
So no
And it
matter
just
where you are,
ends.
it just cuts.
Oh, I
We're
love it.
in the middle of shouting
Yeah.
each other. Cuts.
Like, cuts. Like,
Yeah. Love it.
what happened?
Love it.
Is Lewis
Love
still
it.
alive? Does he still exist?
That's
Oh my god!
genius, yeah.
I think that is brilliant.
But
But what would you call it?
Just I don't know. Drunken debate.
I guess
Drunken
so, yeah.
debate.
Drunken debate.
So at the beginning, we do like 4 shots each. Just
or
to set ourselves off.
mass drunken debate.
Why
But a
mass?
drunk and small, so it looks like mass debate.
Okay.
Awful.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I like it.
Let's use it. Let's use it.
But well, I don't want to do it yet because you'd have to have enough beer for us to get drunk.
Yeah.
No, hard alcohol, not beer.
And we'd have to be hard alcohol.
I don't get drunk on hard alcohol.
And we'd need
a beer, wines. I get drunk on, but I can sit and I can make whiskey and all.
Maybe in the new, because as I said, maybe in the year I'm changing this room all over Christmas in terms of making it all cleaner and neater and more spacious and getting rid of this thing finally.
Poor Tom.
Changing this and just making it a bit more nice in here. And then hopefully by that time, maybe YouTube's making us money. There's more money, so I can compensate your guys' time. We can have alcohol brought for it that we haven't got to pay for.
And our patrons can tell us what we're going to argue about.
Yes,
yes,
excellent idea.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, no, I love that idea. I think that's a genius idea because we could rant about anything.
Yeah.
I will get so upset.
Oh, it'd be brilliant though.
I'll be in tears.
These guys will just get this completely.
Do you reckon that would be the 100? So when we get to $50 on Patreon, we're opening the Discord channel.
Yeah.
And the patrons, depending what tier they subscribe at, apart from Trev and Brian, will get founders. Founder patrons.
Yeah.
Like custom artwork. Discord titles.
Nice.
Then everyone else will get one depending on what level they're at. Then maybe when we get to $100 a month, because by then YouTube should be making more money by that.
Yeah.
The website should make more money. Maybe $100 a month. We say we open the Drunken Debate. Monthly channel.
What do you guys think? Tell us. We want to know.
To that.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
That'd be brilliant.
I'm gonna need vodka. For Drunken Debate, that's my go-to.
Is that because you've got to get drunk quick? Will be the thing.
Either give me vodka or Jaeger. That's what fucks me up. Those are the things that really fuck me up.
Yeah, you see, the things that get me.
I don't think I'd put it on YouTube though.
No.
No. Patreons only.
You wouldn't make money off it because they'd be like, no adverts going on that fucker.
Also, we'll probably end up saying shit that would lose us any sort of followers.
Yeah.
Finally, Lewis's.
This
racist side is going to come out.
Yeah, this has to be hidden behind walls, and our patrons have to sign agreements that they will not share, reproduce. We'll have to get lawyers involved.
Yeah.
I was randomly thought the other day. I was like,
that'd be really good. Yeah,
I'll watch that
because it all come from. I used to watch a series from. It was actually. Do you remember Alicia Judge? The one your mate loved from IGN.
Yeah.
Before she was at IGN, she used to do a series with her friend where they'd get really drunk and try and finish games. And it was actually really funny to watch. Like they'd edit it really well. They were only like 20-minute videos, but they'd be like 2 hours worth of gameplay, and they'd be hammered. And then one they tried to finish was the Street Fighter story, and they were on like the final boss. Like, you hit that right buttons, and I'll hit this right buttons, and they were literally just like doing ready, like it's gonna kill him soon. But yeah, that's kind of what I did.
I used to watch a channel called Extreme Beyond. He used to do gameplay stuff. It's a bit of a sad story because he started off with a really big boost one year. He suddenly got loads and loads of views. He was getting hundreds of thousands of views, and then that out of nowhere went to nothing. Really? And he gets lucky if he gets like double digits on a view these days.
Yeah.
But he used to do streams where him and his mates from the channel would all get together and play a Mario Party game as a drinking game at the same time.
Yeah.
So, it'd be like, if you get a star, if you roll a 1, if you roll a 10, all this stuff. And by the end of it, they'd be fucking hammered. So it'd be hilarious to watch that. It was like one of the best. I used to sit and watch the whole thing, and they'd be hours long because they go the longest possible way you could do it.
Yeah.
And like the shit you used to get out of that is great. I used to love watching that shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, your brother and I actually saw a video the other day of. Do you guys know Maximilian Dodd?
Nope.
He's so he specialises in more either kind of Japanese games or fighting games. He's very good at fighting games. Your brother actually fought him on Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
And he destroyed your brother. Your brother said, your brother apparently went into it thinking, I'm pretty good at Killer Instinct. I'm going to do right here. And he said he literally was like, it hardly got a touch on him. Like, it was insane. But he's really humble. He's really good at doing the tutorial stuff. He really breaks things down well. It's really sad actually. His channel, some of his best content is just he's had to delete. He's had to get rid of it because going back between 8 and 5 years old content, he used YouTube's music library, the one that they said it's safe to use. Then that music library that they used got given to another company, and then another company brought them out to target YouTube, and basically they turned around and said, we own all that music now, so we own all this money. So he's turned around, he's got a video for about a 10-minute video, and it's a really quite heartbreaking video because you can see he's getting really upset about it. There's one video I've not seen that your brother keeps talking about, but it's just like he done a thing on Twitch where it was like he'd done a live movie, but he'd done like animation cuts that made it look like it was all live, and he said it was incredible. But he's had to get rid of that, and some of these videos have got like 1.6 million views on them. He's had to get rid of all of them, and he's not even allowed to put them up unmonetized because he will get copyright claimed and his whole channel will go.
Holy fuck, that's bullshit.
So about 50 videos of his like stuff, of his really good stuff, it's just had to go because it's thingy. So he basically put a warning out saying, just if you're using a music library, just be so careful. It shouldn't happen nowadays if you're using a YouTube one, because YouTube 8 years ago wasn't nearly as big as it is now. Like,
yeah.
But still, he's just said to be careful with it. I was like, bloody hell. He's cool. He done like reaction videos to Resi 2, and he just knows his shit like about games like that. Like, you just watching him, but he doesn't come across in an arrogant way. You know, sometimes they're like, oh yeah, well, people who don't know this will fucking hell. But he's just really nice with it. And your brother, it was funny actually. It was when we were playing Dragon Ball Fighters. I was like, have you ever watched any Maximilian Dodd stuff? And he was like, I fucking love him. I was like, he's so good, isn't he? So we had a conversation about that. But yeah, just a random one.
Right, well there you go, guys. We're going to do a drunken debate once we hit $100 a month.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then
Let's hope it's not masturbate.
And you guys get to set some of the questions, which would be sweet.
Yeah, and what do you think to that? Do you think it's a good idea?
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
I want to watch us get drunk and debate.
I'm going to pretend I'm drinking, I'm going to be sober the whole time just so I can watch them get insanely drunk, and then I can just annihilate them with my massive
I still
intellect.
want to do the D&D with us.
Oh, I desperately want to do that.
There's this one though, Mac ruins it, and he gets so out of hand with it. Tom, he's like a child.
Oh,
right.
If only I
we
could release that
the first
first
episode
D&D.
because of the shit he was doing.
Yeah.
And he was fucking everything up.
Literally.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, he kept attacking me.
Yeah. He
D&D,
plays his
mate.
character.
And so did I.
Yeah.
D&D,
Which
mate.
meant that
can do
I
what want.
retaliate, and I kept.
Your dog's dead.
I even tried to. Oh, don't.
Your dog's dead.
I even tried to like say to him like, out of character, like if you don't.
I know. I
insult my
remember that
character,
bit.
then,
And he was
then
like,
I can't.
"Hey!"
I can't not attack you. It's my character. He has to do that.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, whatever.
He raped you.
He did rape
remember
me. He
the
tried
rape?
to.
And I got killed. He killed me.
Yes. Yeah, that was it. He did suck you off though.
He did.
Yeah.
In D&D.
The character you're playing.
In D&D.
And twice.
Cool. Until
Anyway, we were
next
ending.
time, Patreons, thank you so much for stopping by and
See
your
you, big
support
boys.
as always. And Adam, let us know who you are.
Yeah.
See you in Destiny.
I won't.